Hi guys, I'm back with another video. So on Sunday I watched the 2023's Barbie. So I'm gonna give my movie review for Barbie 2023 based on the Mattel doll. This is the first live action Barbie film for the first time. So let's give my thoughts for Barbie 2023. So Barbie is a 2023 fantasy film, comedy film directed by Greta Govig. From the screenplay she wrote, the Noah Baumbach, based on eponymous fashion dolls by Mattel. It is the first live-action Barbie film after numerous computer animated films and specials. The film stars Margot Robbie as the title character Barbie and Ryan Gosling as Ken, and follows the pair on a journey of self-discovery following an existential crisis. The supporting cast includes America Ferrera, Kate McKinnon, Issa, Rhee, Perlman, and Will Ferrell. So, plot for Barbie: the story is stepbrother Barbie. Barbie is played by Margot Robbie, and fellow dolls reside in Barbie Land, a material society populated by different versions of Barbies, Kens, and a group of discontinued models who are treated like outcasts due to their inconvenient traits, while the Kens spend their days playing at Rhee Beach. Considering it their professing, the Barbies hold prestigious jobs such as doctor, lawyer, and politician. Beach Ken, Ken is played by Ryan Gosling, is only happy when he is with Barbie and seeks a closer relationship, but she rebuffs him in favor in other activities and female friendship. One evening at the dance party, Barbie is suddenly stricken with worries about mortality. Overnight, she develops bad breath, circulate, and flat feet, disturb, disturbing her usual routines. The next day, she seeks out weird Barbie, an outcast due to her disfigurement, who tells her she must find a child playing with her in the real world to cure her afflictions. Ken strolls away in her convertible to join her, in which Barbie frequently agrees. Arriving at Venice Beach, Barbie punches a man for groping her, leading to her and Ken's brief arrest. Alarmed by their presence, Mattel's CEO orders their rapture. Barbie tracks down her owner, a tween girl named Sasha, who criticizes her for encourage unrealistic beauty standards. Discontinued Barbie discovers that Gloria, a Mattel employee, and Sasha's mother in inadvertently catastrophized her existence crisis after Gloria began playing with Sasha's old Barbie toys in a similar state. Mattel attempts to put Barbie in a toy box. So that's Will Ferrell. He plays as a businessman of Mattel. for remanufacturing, but she escapes with Gloria and Sasha's help, and they travel to Bobbyland with Mattel executives in pursuit. Meanwhile, Ken learns about patriarchy and feels respective for the first time. Returning to Bobbyland, he pursues the other Kens to take over, and the Barbies are redirected into submissive roles such as agreeable girlfriends, housewives, and maids. Barbie arrives and fails to convince everyone to return to the way things were. She becomes depressed, but Gloria gives her a speech about society's conflicting expectations of women, restoring Barbie's self confidence. With the assistance of Sasha, Veer Barbie, Aline, and the discontinued doll's glorious speech degradates the Barbies from their introduction. Then they manipulate the Kens into fighting amongst themselves, distracting them from incinerating male. She priority into Barbieland's constitution, and the Barbies regain power, having how experience systematic oppressions for themselves. The Barbies resolve to reject the faults of their previous society, and praising better treatment of the Kens and all outcast Barbie and Ken apologize to each other, acknowledging their mistakes. Ken vehements his lack of purpose without Barbie, so she encourages him to find an amorous identity. Meets with the spirit of Ruth Holder, Mattel co-founder and creator of the Barbie doll, who explains that Barbie's story has no set ending and her evolving history surprises when her roots. Barbie decides to become human and return to the real world, and it's ridden bidden goodbye to the Barbies, Kens, and Mattel exclusives. Sometime later, Gloria, her husband, and Sasha take Barbie, now going by the name Barbara Handler, to her first gynecologist appointment. So this was the story for Barbie 2023, which was a good film, and they made this well-made film by Warner Brothers, which it was a good, fun film. Yes, it has some language as well, but the film was enjoyable. Ken was brilliant, and as Ryan Gosling, and Margot Robbie was brilliant, fantastic as Barbie, and Helen Mirren gave the voiceover of the film. Yeah, the film was decent. I enjoyed it, and I liked it. It was all pink background that set all these sets of Barbie, like you see the toys and all that. And by Mattel, the play sets and all that, and the car and all the Barbie land was brilliant made. So yeah, so Barbie for me was a winner, and it gets 4 out of 5 as the rating of Barbie. So a live action Barbie film was announced in September 2009 by Universal Pictures, with Lawrence Mark producing. Development began in April 2014 when Sony Pictures acquired the film rights following multiple writer and director changes and the casting of Amy Schumer and later Anna Hathaway as Barbie. The rights were transferred to Warner Brothers Pictures in October 2018. Robbie was cast in 2019 after Gal Gadot turned down the role due to scheduling conflicts. So Gal Gadot turned down the role, and Gerwig was announced as director and co-writer with Banner Pack in 2020. The rest of the cast was announced in the early 2022, with principal photography occurring primarily at Warner Brothers Studios, Livingston in England, at the Venice Beach Stratpore in Los Angeles in March to July of that year. Barbie premiered at the Syrian Auditorium in Los Angeles on July 9th, 2023, and was released in the United States in July 21. Its simultaneous release with Universal's Oppenheimer to the Barbie Hammer culture phenomenon would encourage audience to see both films as a double feature. The film received critical acclaim and has grossed for 1.44 billion, becoming the highest grossing film of 2023, as well as the highest grossing film by a solo female director, the highest grossing film ever released by Warner Brothers, and the 14th highest grossing film of all time. Running time for Barbie is 114 minutes. Budget was 120 to 145 million, and box office was 1.441 billion, which was a successful film, super hit at the box office. And this film was brilliant. It was well made live action film, because they made the previous computer animation films in the past, and specials as well. So this is a good attempt by Warner Brothers, good attempt by Mattel as well, who made the dolls of Barbie's Kens as well, and the playhouses and the cars. As a well-made film. And yeah, and the film is a winner for me. I enjoyed, and I loved. Yeah, I couldn't see Gal Gadot playing this role. I think she would not suit as Barbie. I think they did the right decision. She turned down the role. I think Margot Robbie played as good lead role as Barbie, and Ryan Gosling was perfect. Looked like as Ken from the hairstyle. And yeah, I think that the casted was the right cast, and the film went well, and the film was a successful at the box office. So yeah, this was my honest reaction for Barbie 2023, which I enjoyed. I guess 4.5 stars for Barbie 2023. It was a fun, brilliant, fantastic film. Yeah, it's a well-made live-action film by Warner Brothers, and its highest-grossing film of 2023. It's a well-made film. And yeah, I loved it. So yeah, Margot Robbie was brilliant as Barbie, and Ken was brilliant as Ryan Gosling. I couldn't see other actor playing the roles of Ken or Barbie. I think they choose the right cast, perfect cast, and the film clicked at the box office, and it was a enjoyable film. So yeah, so Barbie gets 4 out of 5. It was a brilliant, well-made film, which I enjoyed. Well-made director, well-made cast. Will Ferrell was as well as this CEO, executive of the Mattel, the business he owned in the film, a businessman going after Barbie, chasing her in Barbie Land and all that. Yeah, it was a good film. So yeah, this is my honest movie review for Barbie 2023 film. So yeah, 4 out of 5. I enjoyed it. So hope you like, subscribe and share. This is my honest review, honest reaction for my movie review, Barbie 2023. So hope you like, subscribe and share, and I will see you in the next video whenever. Stay safe, play safe. Bye.